It's a great little book by Heidegger called What is Called Thinking. It's a funny title. The book doesn't mean what is that which we call thinking. He means what is called thinking. That is, there's a certain species of thinking, and we'll call that called thought. And what is called thought? That is, what is that thought which we would recognize as called thought? And called thought for Heidegger is very different than one could call sort of forced or pressed upon thought. When you're thinking about something or you want to talk about something, there seems to be such a difference between kind of BSing, not really knowing what you're talking about and still talking anyway, and standing, one could say, in the openness of the very thing to be thought about and seeing if you can let the thing to be thought about call forth the thought. And this could be true about anything at all that you really want to think about. The difference between really trying to engage what it is you're trying to think about and to let that thing, the object, the concern, the argument, to let that call forth the thought seems so different than maybe having, one could say, like an ego and just trying to say something to make it fit, to make it relevant. Um, I don't know, it's very interesting. One maybe related way to come at some of this would be to talk about how differently we would understand possessions and property if we use the term belongings. I was thinking a lot about that lately, of things belonging together, and you have some belongings, and take your belongings with you. That is so different than to speak of possessions and one's property. It's as if possessions and property are a kind of violence that impose a way of thinking in ways that belongings, the term, it seems more to authentically come from the experience and the phenomena. It's like property and possessions need to be enforced by external sanctions. Belongings are the natural cropping up of order in organic systems. Okay, at any rate, I think it's interesting to think about what is called thinking. Thanks.